If you want to be successful in life or in business, whatever your success may look like, you need to have emotional control. The reason I say that is because a lot of people will sit there and say, I'm stoic, I can control my emotions, but they never put themselves through anything. And I'm gonna use myself as an example because I was like that whenever I first started, or before I started entrepreneurship. I was working a job, making 70, 80 grand a year. I didn't really have a lot of stress or challenges coming my way. You getting a consistent income, you show up to work, and then you got 2 days off. So that's not really challenging yourself. That's not really challenging your emotions. Soon as I became an entrepreneur, all of that stoic stuff went out the window. A lot of challenging times came my way and I failed miserably. And I want to share with y'all, like, hey, if you want to be successful at anything in life, you need to have emotional control. That's 1000%. Like, I want to highlight that because as of today, I'm working on bettering myself with that. I've been doing this for damn near 2 years and I'm still trying to control my emotions. And the reason why, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know why I'm still somewhat struggling with this. I don't like to go through a lot of losses or tough times. I said that in my last vlog. So whenever things not going my way, I feel like I'm losing in life. Yes, I could reshape and mold how I think and take a different outlook towards different things that I go through. But to me, I'm just like, I want everything to go perfect. I already been through the challenging times. Like, let's get on the uptrend now. Let's just have good days. But that's not how life work or entrepreneurship work. Like, this stuff, there's new challenges every day. It may not be every day back to back, but every other day, every week, every month, you're gonna have to go through something that tests your emotions or your feelings. So if you want to be successful, you can start early. Start challenging yourself to do stuff that you're uncomfortable with doing. That could be anything in life. It don't have to be business if you're watching this video. I'm highlighting life and entrepreneurship. Do you have anything to say about emotional control, or how do you feel about it? Like, from the time that you was working a job till now that you're an entrepreneur, how have you dealt with having emotional control?
I have A+ emotional control.
A+ emotional control?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it A+?
I don't know. I just know the bigger picture. You don't. You look at things from like step 1. I look at the steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, where are we gonna be at step 5? You look at step 1 and be like, oh.
So you think I got like a short-term view towards like challenges and
yes.
stuff?
You just want to get it over with.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. She is right. And I will say, she's been the same person since before we started entrepreneurship, working jobs. Like, obviously I never dealt with huge stress or never had anything challenging happen where I'm losing thousands of dollars. So whenever things like that start happening, I'm just like all over the place with my emotions. I start taking it personal.
Yes.
And I think that was my biggest mistake. I started taking it personal, and it's not personal. It's like life happens to everybody, and that's something I had to learn. Which, like I said, I'm still working on it, but I'm here admitting it on camera. I'm an open book. Everybody flawed, and I want to share that with y'all because a lot of people try to cover it up and hide it. Like, no, I'm letting y'all know now. Sometimes I get angry over the smallest things, but as I continue to go through different things, I do work on it. It have gotten better, and I'm gonna continue to work on it because I prioritize that. So,
a growing man is the best man.
That's the best way to be. I'm gonna tell y'all now, fellas, an emotional stable man is the man to win everything. The man to win everything, and that's the guy to maintain everything and keep it. It's the difference between making a lot of money or getting something that you want. Okay, anybody could do that, but can you keep it? That's the challenge. Could you keep it? And the only way to keep it is having your emotions in check. All right, now we finna have a nice brunch. And I can't be giving y'all my spots every time. I'm giving y'all all the spots I go to. This is another spot I go to. I like to keep them, or I like to keep it hidden gems. I don't like to tell everybody about it. But this place is called Black Walnut. The best brunch spot, I will argue, in Houston, for sure. She can agree.
It's okay. It's okay.
What? It's good.
Happy Saturday. I'm literally thinking about what I'm going to eat right now.
I already know what I'm going to get. Yeah. active is another way to control your emotions. The reason I say that is because I noticed a change with me. Like back then, I didn't like coming to the gym, but I noticed now, like when I'm frustrated or upset, after I get a workout in, I feel good about myself. Like right now, I just got a pump. Today was a good day. I took care of business, came and got a workout in, and now I feel great. The reason I say that is because you don't want to be cooped up in the house, frustrated, upset, and feeling like your life falling apart. That's how people get depressed. You want to keep your body active, and you don't even have to come to the gym. This is just something I enjoy. I always try to give y'all the best advice on how to improve your lives, and I think going to the gym or just staying physically active, whether it's playing tennis or basketball, something that gets your body moving, it actually helps with getting your mind off things that keep you frustrated or upset. So point I'm trying to make y'all is stay physically active. Don't just be stalled in one spot, especially if you feel like your life is not going the way you want it to. Now I want to end it on this. I got my trading chart pulled up. Y'all see all them red days. This is a result of you not controlling your emotions. Now I'm using it in trading terms, but I feel like this could be used in life, business, whatever. To me personally, I feel like trading teach you about, well, it matures you faster with your emotions because you have to be emotionally stable or very stoic as a person in order to trade, or you will lose a lot of money very quickly. My baddest day this past week, it was on the 30th, this past Monday. Y'all, I lost a total of $522. I opened up with the New York session. It didn't go like how I wanted to. I ended up losing $51. And then I got in my emotions. I tried to revenge trade. And revenge trading led to me blowing my account. $522 in one day. Y'all, I couldn't even make that a couple years ago at my job. At my old job, it would have took me 2 days to make $500. But now here I am, emotionally trading and losing $500 in one day. That could have been thousands. I even lost thousands of dollars in one day before. I'm just showing y'all previously for the month of March, what I've done with trading. But I'm trying to tie it back to like your emotions. As y'all can see, I had a lot of red days, more red days than green days. Half of it was, me not controlling my emotions. Half of it was something I couldn't control. But to be honest, it all could have been taken care of if I stayed stoic and controlled my emotions when it came to, this trading stuff. And also life as well. I'm trying to just use an example, like I said, from trading. And this wasn't even just all, y'all. I ended up blowing 2 prop firm accounts. So total loss, I probably lost $1,000 last week. That's including the 523 right there. So the point is, y'all, let me get out of here. So the point I'm trying to make to y'all is control your emotions, work on them. If it's not the best, it's okay. Take it step by step. You ain't going to fix it overnight. Like I said, y'all, I've been working on this for 2+ years. It's challenging. It's challenging when you ain't never been through something and you never felt no emotion towards whatever didn't go your way. It's super challenging. I get it. I'm, like I said, I'm currently going through it right now. It's tough, but this is what makes you better. I will say, like, moving forward, now when I take losses, and like I said, I lost $1,000 plus in a day before. I just take it for what it is. It just wasn't in my favor. Life, the universe, whatever, just wasn't in my favor. But I'm, like I said, point I'm trying to make is it's not going to be easy. But if you keep showing up like how I'm currently doing, eventually it'll get easier. But for those of you that's trading, y'all already know what it is. If your emotions not in check, you will lose a lot of money. For those of you in life and business, nobody want to be around sour people or people that's always complaining about something or, in their feelings about something. They don't want to be around people like that. And you can't even be that way as a business owner. You a leader. You a leader. Imagine you been a leader and you having employees and you coming to your employees and your feelings pouting, some not going your way. You know what I mean? That's a bad look. Who would want to work for you? You know what I mean? So get your emotions in check. If y'all like this vlog, this video, let me know down in the comment section. I'm gonna try to make more videos. Like I said, trading is teaching me a lot. So I feel like it's a lot of life lessons in trading that I want to share with y'all. And just make small videos like this because I feel like these videos could help. With that being said, that'll be it for this video. Y'all do me a favor. like and share the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate every one of y'all for supporting my channel. It means a lot. I'm a small channel trying to grow. With that being said, I'll catch y'all next video.